We're fucking back.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Two Dudes and a Mexican special freaking edition. Live from one of our home bases, Dre's house.
Yep, let's do
We
it.
did a little Colombian barbecue. I'm your host, Victor Salazar, just some dude. To the right of me, Peter Soprano, just another dude.
Nuts, man.
And to the left of me, the resident Mexican. He's brought his flag, his hat, his Canelo shirt. David,
It's time.
All of the eights, everybody, all the Mexicans out there, happy Independence Weekend. All right, we bringing it live, baby. Let's go.
Salute.
Salute to all my Mexicans out there. Happy
All my
Independence
Latinos,
Day.
all my boxing fans.
Happy Independence Day.
Yep.
This is a quick preview. I know a little late, but you know, we're Latin, we're black, we're always fucking late.
Yeah, we are always
That's
late.
what we do. We're always late.
But we
Always
want to attend an
We're always
undercard,
late.
so we
We're
good.
always late. We're always late.
We leading you
We're
right
always
into
late.
it.
We're always late. Special boxing edition. Triple G Canelo undercard just about to start.
Yeah, they still talking.
Still
Don't worry
talking.
about
They're
that.
still talking. But before we get into Canelo Triple G, we have Sean Porter decision in Danny Swift Garcia last weekend. I was there. Pete was there.
Yep.
Dave wasn't there because he doesn't like boxing. I'm just kidding.
I was actually in Orlando. I was in Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. All right,
So I'm gonna go to you first.
Who
You
won
saw,
that
you
fight?
saw it on TV. What'd you think?
All right, yeah. I mean, I didn't get to see the whole fight. I mean, I got to see the preview and I got to see some highlights. So, from what I saw, I mean, obviously it was a close fight. You can't deny that Danny has talent. Sean Porter, he was just the aggressor, and I thought that, he obviously, I thought, threw more punches and outworked Danny in a sense. So he got the decision. I think it could have gone either way. I mean,
I'm gonna be caught. It shouldn't have gone either way.
No, it shouldn't.
It should have gone either way.
but-
I think Danny Swift Garcia. He fights once a year. That's what happens when you fight once a year.
Once every 18 months this time.
You know, listen. I thought Danny coming up 140. At 140, Danny was one of the best 140s.
Great resume.
Great resume. 147, he got paid. He fights one time a year. He fought, he fights Sammy Vargas. He fights Robert Guerrero. He fights Brandon Rios. He fights
Peterson.
Rod Salka. He fights Peterson. He's making millions to fight these guys. There's no more hunger there. His hunger's gone. He's a millionaire. He's got the Hugh Hefner bathrobe in the mansion with the hot wife and the beautiful kids.
Yeah.
And
And he saved his money well.
saved
so
his
he's
money
good.
well, but he's not as hungry as he used to be. I remember Danny being a killer. I didn't see a killer last Saturday. I saw someone that's just there for a paycheck. And that's all I saw from Danny. I'm moving forward. Danny, to me, he's going to be 147 gatekeeper. Like really expensive gatekeeper.
All right, you know what I'm going to say about Danny? And I remember Danny at 140. He was a killer. He was hungry. He fought Matisse, and when people said he was going to fight Matisse, he went after the good people. Now that he's 147, like you said, he doesn't seem to be as hungry anymore. He's got his money. He seems like he's not really he doesn't want to be great anymore. The thing I got to say about Danny Garcia that I think is going to be really different going forward, and what I think he should have, but he's not going to do it, he needs a new trainer. He shouldn't have his dad as his trainer anymore. Because I don't,
Too late. It's too late. It's too late.
The reason why is,
What's he going to learn now?
the reason why is because
Too
he
late.
still is a good boxer. He's still a good boxer.
You can see the
But he's-
talent in
but
that
he's-
fight.
But
You
he's
can
not.
see-
He's not
he still
aggressive.
has the talent. He still has the talent.
Danny Garcia. He saw it against Herrera. You saw it against Telefane. You saw it against all these people. When he goes back. And he lets the pressure come to him and get in his chest. It bothers him. Yes, he has that no left
Listen.
hook.
I'm going to agree with Pete on this one, but listen, I'm going to even go further. I'll be honest with you guys. I think he needs a new promotional company too. I don't like how PBC has ran his career from here on out. Listen,
But they're all making money, so
like
they're
he
not
said,
gonna leave. They're not gonna
like
leave.
just like Vic said, when he beat Matisse, that's it. You thought, Jesus, he's gonna freaking skyrocket.
Yeah, he should have.
The guy was the man in that division.
the boogeyman.
And now all of a sudden, you
not
see
gonna leave,
he's come to an impasse. I
not
think
gonna
leave.
in his
He's not.
career.
He's not.
He
He's not.
needs
But this is the thing.
a different trainer. He needs a different promotional
I remember
company.
when Angel told, when I used to work in the boxing boys, he told Max, he's like, why am I go pay this,
Yeah, I
fight
remember.
this guy when I could get 1.75 to
Yeah.
fight Salka?
Yeah, and I understand
That's
that.
it, and that's it. That's all I need to see about Danny. Ever since then, I haven't seen a killer instinct in Danny. I haven't seen anything that remotely reminds me of that Danny that knocked out Amir Khan on his ass. I don't even remember how long that was. 2012 maybe.
But there's the thing. Do you remember who was the person that said that? It was Angel. Angel said that. It wasn't Danny himself that said
But
that.
still, it's,
He's
it's
making
the same
decisions for him.
mentality. It's the same mentality.
I think if
That's
he,
his trainer.
That's his
But
trainer,
that's what I
but
said.
Danny
Freddie
Garcia,
Roach gonna fix him? Freddie Roach gonna fix him?
Danny's
he
got
needs somebody that's going to make him
Danny's
more
got to
aggressive.
step up and do something. He's got to step up and do something.
Listen,
Unless he broke, it's not gonna happen.
Listen, Miguel Cotto did it. Miguel Cotto did it. Listen,
That's a top rank
other fighters had done it. Still, other
Top
fighters
rank
had done
creation.
it where, you know, in their careers they need something
Top
new,
rank creation.
and Danny Garcia needs something new. He needs a
Top
change.
rank's the best in the
He needs a
biz.
big change. He needs a
Top
big
rank's the best in the biz because they made Miguel Cotto look better than he was.
listen, I really like. Listen, we know Danny Garcia for a long time, and we know the ability that he has. And he just seems to have lost the hunger. I don't know if it's because of him, if it's because of the money, if it's because of the people around
Because
him.
he only fights once a year.
And that's the problem. He needs to be in the ring. He needs to be active. That is the worst thing for
He may
anybody
have
that's a
fought-
young
he may
fighter
have-
is to
did
be
he fight
inactive.
this shit? Did he fight this year before this fight?
No, his last fight was March of January 2017 in March against Furman.
Did he fight Sammy Vargas though? Or is that before?
That was before that. He has a 18 months until that.
But you still
that
see the
was
talent though. Listen,
Still see it, but-
from the highlights I saw,
But this-
you can still see the talent.
But that's the
All right,
thing.
it's there. It's there.
Danny has one of the
He
best
does, yeah, he
timing.
does, yeah.
He has one of the best timing in the sport. But if you're not in the ring that much, how is your timing
You're
going to
right.
be? You're going to lose that
You're
timing.
totally right.
Listen, like I said, I'm gonna end this on Danny right now. He's gonna be an expensive gatekeeper
Okay.
at 147 because he doesn't beat Bud Crawford. He doesn't beat Keith Thurman. We
Yeah.
saw that already.
Yeah.
He doesn't beat Sean Porter. We saw that already.
Yeah.
He's definitely not beating Errol Spence.
No.
So
Definitely.
who does he beat at 147 that matters? He's not gonna beat Manny Pacquiao. I don't even think he
He's not
beats
the
Manny
top
Pacquiao.
Nah, he
five.
can't fight,
He's
man.
not the top
Man,
5
man,
147.
So he's gonna be an expensive gatekeeper for guys like Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez,
And nobody's going to want to pay a gatekeeper millions of dollars.
And and guys, I hate to say it, but yeah, he's been like a stepping stone. I mean, look, Keith Thurman, you know, now Porter. I mean, he's like a stepping stone right
He's
now.
a mark on everybody's resume.
It sucks. It sucks. But the guy, I love the fighter. I love the person. And again, you see the talent. You see the talent there. It's just, I just don't think they're running his career. The team that he's got right now, they're not running his career the way it's supposed to be run.
he's making
He needs to
millions.
change.
You
he's
don't
got a-
care.
and
You
he's-
don't care. You're making millions.
You
You
change,
don't care
Danny.
But that's
about.
the thing,
You
he's also-
change, Danny Swift.
Him and his dad, they got to stop thinking they won every fight. Like, they've gotten good decisions in the past. Like, they got to accept bad decisions, too.
I don't think it was a bad decision.
I don't think it was,
No.
but to them, even if they think it's a bad decision, they got to be able to accept that stuff, too. They can't be sore losers all the time. Because that's what they're doing. They're just complaining after every single fight. If you take a fight a loss and you work off of it, it's not really a loss, and that's the problem. I thought when Danny lost his first fight to Thurman, I said, all right, he got the O out the way. He doesn't have to worry about no more. He's gonna go back in. And then he took 18 months off, and now he's complaining about another loss. He doesn't have the right mentality right now.
He definitely fought
definitely
after Thurman. He fought Brandon Rios. That was recent. He fought Brandon Rios recently, right?
Yeah, he
Brandon
did.
Rios.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think it's that much
But it wasn't 18 months. I think he fought Brandon Rios before he got this fight. Either way, at the end of the day, I think Danny's gonna be an expensive gatekeeper. I think there's no change in it. He's made his money. That's it. Moving on.
Yeah.
Sean Porter. I don't know if I want to see him fight again personally. He just makes
Not
fights
exciting.
really ugly, but he wins, and I respect that.
His style, man.
His style is, I mean, I like him. He's a good dude. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna watch him because I will, because I love boxing. But as a fan, if you're in Brooklyn,
Man, some technical issues.
I'm getting it's on Margot's combo. Margot's combo.
Yeah, show him, Marco.
You're good.
All right, so listen. You gotta respect what he does. He goes right in your face. He attacks the fight. Porter.
All right.
He gets
Sure.
right in your face. He
Aggressive.
goes right at you. And he's
Aggressive
an aggressive fighter. Whether he's gonna miss 1,000 punches, he's still gonna keep throwing, and he's gonna be
No,
right in your face.
I think his
So,
style is just not good.
His style is just ugly. It's really ugly to watch because he smothers his own punches. He smothers his opponent's punches, and it's just a bunch of misses. It's very hard to watch.
I mean, I think, he won the fight fair and square.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He lost to Thurman. He lost to Kell Brooks. I'm not sure he's gonna. I mean, apparently Errol Spence is next. I don't think he beats Errol Spence. I mean, good for him,
I
man.
like
Good
Dave
for him.
Crawford
Good for him. That's a hard-working fighter. He's made his millions. But as a fan, if I was someone that doesn't care about boxing as much as I do, I'm watching it from the outside looking in. I'm like, I don't even want to see this guy. He makes these fights ugly.
That's what he does. That's his style.
And Danny, for what? I don't want to go back to Danny. I can't block him. Why Danny can time him? I don't understand. He's wide open.
Because he hasn't fought in a long
Whatever.
time.
We're done with Danny. We're done with Danny.
Yeah.
We're done with Danny. Do you want to see Sean Porter next? And if so, who do you want to see Sean Porter again?
Listen,
so you want to see him against Errol Spence?
No,
What do you think about that?
Listen. All right. Listen, let's. I think Porter and Spence is going to happen. Obviously because of how boxing is, and I personally don't. I agree with you guys.
I like it personally.
It is sloppy. And yeah, it just jumps in front of you and just starts throwing all those punches.
To be honest, as a hardcore
he's aggressive,
fan, I don't
but
mind watching the fight.
I don't either.
I
don't either. But looking
I
at
don't
it,
either,
looking
but
at it from the
you
outside
definitely
looking
know, I
in,
mean.
outside looking in.
I think that's the next fight thing happens. So
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow, Chocolate is opening pay per view. That's crazy. Pound for pound king opening pay per view.
But I agree. It's not exciting. It's not exciting for a boxer.
If I didn't like boxing and I saw him fight, I would be upset that that's the way he fights. But that's fine. Whatever.
If it works, it works.
But
Listen,
the point
sometimes-
about Kenny Porter told I think it was Madison on the Boxing Voice again that Porter Spence has to be pay-per-view.
Bullshit. No way.
Are you paying for that?
No, hell no.
$50?
Bullshit.
60 bucks? 70 bucks?
I'm finding a stream
80
for that.
bucks?
I'm finding a stream.
90
I'm coming
bucks?
to Dre's house.
100 bucks?
I'm going to Dre's. Yeah, I'm coming to Dre's house.
Yeah,
You're not
that's
paying for
it.
it?
Oh no, listen. We just talked about how ugly it is to see him fight. And yes, as a hardcore fan, you're gonna want to see the fight. You're probably even gonna want to. But yeah, I can't tell. But
That ain't Chocolatito.
when Kenny Porter comes out and says, "Listen, this fight is gonna be on pay-per-view," people are looking at him like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Nobody's gonna fund it."
I'll buy it. I'll
Nobody-
buy it.
No,
I'm
you
kidding.
ain't.
I'm kidding.
Nobody wants to pay for that fight. You have an ugly style.
I love Spence. I'll buy anything
Listen,
Spence.
you just got a big contract. You got Fox. You got Showtime. They have money. Put that shit on regular TV and have the actual box fans watch that fight.
I'll buy it.
Because nobody's paying that
Spence,
pay-per-view
bro.
for that.
Spence.
We all love Spence, but
Spence.
that's gonna be an ugly fucking fight.
Spence.
They both gonna spunk and just go to the body.
Earl Spence.
Earl.
Spence.
What year is he born in?
15, 16. I mean, the undercard just started, so I just want to delve into this a little bit. My guy, pound for pound king, just last year, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, is now fighting the undercard here. Does he have a renaissance left in him, or this is it? Make a second comeback.
I think it's very hard to come back after the way he got knocked out.
He fought a guy that eats rats.
Yeah, but
He eats rats, literally.
it still puts something in your mentality. Like at the time, he was #1 pound for pound in the world, and then you lose two straight bouts to a guy who
He
eats
didn't lose the
rats.
first one. He lose the first. He got robbed.
I mean,
Fuck off.
listen, I think he got robbed too,
All
but
right then.
one, he put the first L on his record,
Bullshit.
and two, he got knocked down during that fight. So
He still
and that
won
one,
the fight,
that was
though. He still
legit.
won the fight, though.
And then they came back with a rematch and then got beat again, and badly. So now he's fighting now, and even for the first couple rounds, it's looking like an even fight so far because. We can't watch the fight because we're on the show, but according to their scoreboard, it's even after 2 rounds.
I don't
so
care. He's gonna win tonight.
I think it went too.
I don't care what you think.
I think it
Come
went
on,
too,
Dan.
but it's
This guy
tough.
don't like Chocolatito. He likes
What are you
sore.
talking about?
He likes sore roofs.
No,
Get the hell
listen,
outta
listen.
here. Shout out to J-Roll.
I like Chocolatito too, but listen, I agree with Pete, man. The way you lost last time, I mean, it's hard to come back from something like that.
Mentally, man.
You know, not just mentally, physically. I mean, you see it in fighters, man. Sometimes when they get beat like that, I mean, that's hard to come back. So, we'll see, though. We'll see.
I don't
You know,
care.
hey,
But he coming
we
back
gotta give him a
because
chance.
he gonna
Give
win
him a
tonight.
chance.
After he won tonight, he coming back for you, sore, and your rat eating ass. I'm just kidding. I love Sore. He's a beast. I'm just kidding. I love Sore. He's rats, bro. He's rats, bro.
He'd be a rat like this.
Before we get to the main
Let's
event,
do a protein, though.
Before we get to the main event, I mean, we could talk about Lemieux and Sullivan. I really don't want to. Jaime Munguia is on the card. I think Jaime Munguia is gonna be a good.
Good young fighter.
Let's go to two big fights before we get to the main event. Two big fights announced this week. First one, Alexander Usyk,
Yeah.
cruiserweight king, Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew got some balls.
He does.
He got some balls.
Yeah.
He talks a lot of shit, but he got some balls.
He does.
He
You gotta
fight,
respect that.
he's probably fighting one of the top 5 fighters in the world. And not for nothing, Alexander Usyk's got some balls too. Alexander Usyk has gone on the road every time to win his belts. He fought Glowacki in Poland. He fought freaking some American bum in America, so I'm not even gonna count that. But he fought Brady's in Latvia. He fought the final against Garcia in Russia.
Yeah.
And he's going to England to put a whooping on Bellew.
Yeah, it is. It's a great fight. It's a fight where both guys.
I like Bellew too, bro.
Yeah, I like both fighters. It's gonna be a fun fight to watch. And like you said, Bellew has the balls on everything. It doesn't matter if it's at cruiserweight, whether it's at heavyweight, and it doesn't matter if they're a top 5 guy. He'll fight him, and he doesn't care. So
He doesn't care.
yeah, I completely respect him for that. And Usyk, he proved that he dominated the cruiserweight division. He wants to also go to heavyweight. You know what? He's trying to rule the world.
He's gonna go to heavyweight and beat Joshua.
So both of these fighters want to be great. So
Come get his work,
That's the part I
Anthony.
like. That's the part I like. Both of these guys want to be great. So
Bro,
it should be a good fight.
great. To me, my pound for pound, if I even cared about it, would be. I don't care. Usyk's number 1.
Usyk the number 1.
I mean, to be honest with you, he couldn't have division. He's about to fight Bellew, who beat David Hay. Obviously, he's coming down in weight. I mean, I don't even know if that even matters because he wasn't really a heavyweight to begin with. But it's coming down. He's probably going to beat him. And he already said, I want Joshua. I mean, for you, David, I mean, I know in regards to like Usyk, I haven't seen him fight that much. But for someone that went to get all the belts, he got all the belts, and now he's gonna fight Bellew, and then he wants to fight Joshua. Like, what do you say to that? Who can hate on that? Not only that,
You gotta love.
not only that,
you gotta love somebody.
but he fights them in their own territory.
You gotta love something like that. So.
Territory.
Yeah, I have seen some of Usyk's fights. Listen, I like the style, and like you guys said, man, I love when somebody can go to somebody's home
He goes on a road and whoop their ass.
and
Whoop
beat
their
them.
ass.
Not just beat them, whoop their ass.
That's big. We saw Spence do that.
I love
We
it,
saw
man. I love
great-
it, especially when you're calling out guys like Anthony Joshua, man. I mean, you gotta love that. So, why not root for a guy like that? So, why not? Definitely. Like that.
And Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton, it's happening December 22nd. I wanted to go, but it's in Christmas.
Right before Christmas, too. It's
So
tough.
I'm not going, Mark. I'm sorry. My bad. Shit happens. But here it is. We're here. Triple G Canelo 2. We were at the first one. I thought Triple G won pretty handily, 116, 112. I don't know what you had. I don't know.
I had 115, 113 Triple G.
Oh, wow.
115, 113 Triple G.
Wow.
I did.
As a Canelo fan.
Yeah. I mean, as a Canelo fan, listen, I definitely think, obviously, that the one card, the 110, 118, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah,
obviously, it had a lot of,
Trash.
you know.
LA Bird, you trash.
But I think if you watch it, listen, I had a chance to watch the fight again, and listen, Triple G won that fight.
I thought so too. But now it's different now. It's different now. Canelo's slimmer. He's just slimmer. I
don't know how slim you can get.
He's
Yeah.
not that much slimmer.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
more ripped, maybe.
What's
but-
changed? What's changed between September last year, September this year?
Listen, obviously the controversy has changed everything. Listen,
Triple G's a year older now too.
Triple G's a year older. You know, Canelo hasn't fought in a while too. And with the controversy and everything, listen, I think Canelo's very, very determined. I think he had a good camp, obviously, showing with his weight and the way he looked. So we'll see tonight. So I think he's definitely focused, and I think he definitely looks good. You know, in terms of being prepared for the fight. I mean, he's focused.
What's changed? Yeah.
A lot of things, in my opinion, has changed because if you're talking about good boxers, both boxers can make adjustments, and both of them, I think, are good boxers. You also have, like you said, Canelo's coming off a year where he hasn't fought. He had the little minor knee surgery, or we don't know how minor or how major it was. Golovkin's a whole year older, so we don't know how that's going to affect him. So I think a lot of things have changed within this year.
I think Triple G's age has changed, obviously. We just don't know because 2 rounds against Valentin Rosen doesn't really tell you what Triple
No,
G
it doesn't.
And then Canelo, I gotta give this up to SM Boxing, Adam Abramowitz. He put in his article. Canelo's coming off knee surgery. No one's really talked about it. That for someone that needs to move in this fight, because he moved in the last fight. Someone that needs to move in this fight, coming off knee surgery. No one's really talking about it. Maybe you have, but I don't see anyone else talking about that. So I think that's gonna be a big factor in this fight.
It's definitely a question.
I think he slimmed down. I think he was a little heavier, whether it was the roids or not in the first fight, because he wanted to see if he could take Triple G's punches. Triple G didn't necessarily land a big punch. on him. So I don't know if he can take his punches yet. I didn't see a big Triple G punch line.
He did.
He had a couple.
He
No,
did. He
I
had a
didn't see
couple.
one. I didn't see
Not as not as many as Canelo.
I didn't
Canelo
see-
definitely landed more hard
I
shots.
didn't see a David Lemieux break his nose type of punch. I didn't see a Matthew Macklin put him on his ass type of punch.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the right decision to be slimmer in this fight, to move around, to be quicker. But from what I've seen, and I don't like weigh-ins, I hate weigh-ins, and I hate when people analyze it. Canelo being agitated, if he's gonna come into the fight being mad, that's gonna play a part in the fight. And I think Abel knows that. But again,
I'll be honest.
Triple G,
I think that was scripted.
Maybe,
To
but
let
Triple
you
G,
know. It was too
Triple G didn't make adjustments in the
movie-ish,
first
but-
fight and should have. But Abel was telling him what to do. The thing with Triple G is, if he believes you can't hurt his chin, he doesn't care.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He'll take the shots and just come
Well,
right. But if he's gonna do that, he has to come in still smart because Canelo still does have pop, and he's got to stop him from running around the ring all the time. He's got to be able to go to the body, slow him down. He's got to make him bring his arms
And he
down.
didn't. And he
can go to the head.
didn't. He didn't. Canelo went to the body more in that first
He did,
fight.
he did. But again, Canelo, that got snapped back by a lot of
He
jabs.
did. He did.
But I think tonight.
I mean, that's what he does.
Oh,
he's dead.
Chocolatito.
That's not Chocolatito, is it?
He's dead.
All right, Chocolatito's not dead, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is that Chocolatito?
But yeah, but
His opponent is.
is that Chocolatito?
No.
I can't really tell, to be honest.
Hey, oh, Roman. Anyways, before we go, because we're gonna watch the fight. Obviously, we're a little late. It's probably Marco's fault. Anyway,
Shout out to Marco.
shout out to Marcos, the hater. Probably on
You're
YouTube.
still the hater. You always be the
He's
hater.
gonna probably kill us
Don't.
tomorrow, but it's whatever. I'm gonna bring in my boy Dre.
Yeah.
Cause Dre here,
Susie Dre.
Dre Way, not Trey Way, Dre Way. My man. You gonna go first, bro?
Yeah.
Tell me what happens tonight.
Tell me the analysis of the fight and your pick.
Does Michael Buffer ring announce first? He's not ring announce. He's with the zone.
Yeah. That changes everything.
Well, I feel like round 13 is going to start off quick. It's not going to be a fill-out round. These guys been in there already. They face each other, obviously, so they already know what to expect. It's not, like I said, it's not a feeling-out round. It's let's get this going. So I expect Canelo to come out fast. I expect Golovkin to come out fast, and I'm actually expecting a better fight.
I think definitely do that.
In the rematch, my prediction for this one is Canelo's going to show good speed, but he's going to realize that that's not going to work with the pressure that Golovkin's going to apply. I see a 10-round stoppage. The referee,
TKO.
Yeah, TKO. The referee stops the fight. Canelo's on his feet.
All right.
I'm gonna bring my brother AR, cause every time I go to Brooklyn, I get wasted with him.
Last week it's a blur.
It's a blur. I don't even know.
Sorry,
who won.
Brooklyn.
Sorry,
Brooklyn.
Danny won last week, or Deshaun went? What did Danny won last week?
Nah,
Sure. No.
I had to see the highlights, even though we were there.
Well, it depends on who you ask. You want to say?
Danny won. I don't remember. Boy, AR, we here again. You wasn't in Vegas with us, but we here now.
Yes, sir. Rematch.
Rematch. I had Triple G win the first fight.
So did I.
What do you think of the second fight here? The rematch, a year later, part
I
two.
think my man, Triple G, Gennady the God Golovkin. I think my prediction, I'm gonna make it real bold. 10th round, he's folding him with a body shot. Canelo's going down with a body
So
shot.
knockout.
Bro.
Okay.
He's going down with a
Not
body
a-
shot.
not
He's
a-
gonna
not a
get
TKO
folded.
knockout.
He's gonna get folded like his OG De La Hoya. But be hot. Calling it.
Wow.
Calling
All
it.
right, I'm gonna ask you a question though. Who does Lucas and Catalina have?
Yeah.
Oh, Triple G. They rocking with their daddy. Triple G all day.
All right, I'm gonna go to Dave now, the resident Mexican.
That's right.
Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got the
yeah,
Canelo
yeah,
shirt.
yeah, yeah.
I gave him a Canelo
I think
hat.
I'm
I gave him a
Mexico.
dope ass Canelo hat.
he gonna make
And he
one.
gave it to his brother, bro. That's how much he
Well,
loves
no,
him.
I
He gave it to
you
his brother.
gave it to
No,
him.
I didn't give him shit. I gave it to Dave. I brought it from Dave.
Shout out to Hack. Hey,
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
birthday,
yeah.
brother.
Happy
Hope
birthday,
you're
Hank.
having a good time.
Happy birthday,
Mexico,
Hank.
man.
I hope you get kidnapped in Mexico. Yeah, don't get kidnapped in Mexico, please.
Big O, X.
First fight, you said you had Triple G winning.
Yeah. I mean, with the cards, I mean, watching the fight twice. I had an opportunity to watch the fight again. And, I was having a good conversation with George. Shout out to Georgie. And we actually both had Triple G winning the first fight. If you actually watched it, I'm biased. This fight, I think there's a lot of keys to this fight. For Triple G, and I think it was you, Vic, that touched on it. He's got to go to the body. He didn't go to the body as much last time. It seemed like he was trying to knock out Canelo with one punch. He's got to be able to cut off the ring too better. And he kind of did it at times. He had Canelo on the ropes, but he wasn't able to land that big punch. For Canelo, I think 3 keys are going to be. It's going to be his defense. I think it's definitely underrated. That's why Triple G wasn't able to hit him as much last time. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be his jab. I think. Listen, I think he's got to throw that jab more, in my opinion. Even though Triple G has that stiff jab, I think that knee. Who knows if it's going to be an issue or not? He's definitely going to have to. I hope he trained really, really hard. But I'm going to have a decision by Canelo. I think Canelo's going to. I think a part of him says that he needs to prove in this fight because of the controversy that happened, his suspension, all the stuff that's been said about him on social media and all that stuff. I think he's definitely has something to prove. So I think you're gonna see a Canelo that's fierce tonight. He's gonna definitely put a more of an output. And I'm telling you right now, I think he's definitely gonna win. So
I'm not laughing at you.
No, that's fine. And there's gonna be bias, so that's fine. Don't worry about the bias. It's fine. I'm here. I'm here. It's fine. It's fine. But I definitely think he's not. And I don't think Canelo's gonna take as much off as he did last time because he did. There were rounds where he wasn't throwing. There was rounds where he just had his hands down and he was just trying to make Triple G miss. But listen, again, I think if he's busy, I think his defense is underrated. I think he keeps up that defense, and actually, if he keeps up hitting Triple G in the body, and he did that pretty good last fight, he's got to do that this fight.
So Dave, you're picking Canelo.
Canelo.
I'm just making sure.
Canelo by decision.
Okay. That's good.
Split or unanimous? Let me ask.
Unanimous decision. Yeah. It's gonna be clear. It's gonna be. I think whatever fighter wins tonight, it's gonna be clear without any doubt. It's not gonna be any doubt.
Dave, what do you think? You see an 8-4, 7-5?
I'm gonna say 116, 114.
Okay.
So 116, 114 Canelo decisively. And again, he might win, he might not, but I think whoever wins tonight is gonna be decisive.
Dave, you sound like Oscar's gonna win.
You got to be the president. You got to be the president.
Are you gonna be Oscar's vice presidential fucking nominee? Because he's running for president. You know that, right?
No,
2020.
No.
Yeah,
He was
that's
missing.
what he said.
He was missing fight week. I thought he was like trying to. He's probably, you know what Oscar is. It's Vegas, man. It's Vegas, man.
Oscar's a politician.
Anyways,
Oscar shots
he's
off.
going with Canelo. I mean, obviously, he told you 10 minutes of why.
I had to explain myself.
You had to.
Especially when somebody had to laugh, I mean, I thought we were being, unbiased on this show, but I guess.
I mean, it's my
That's
turn.
fine,
It's
that's
my turn. I had something clever to say, but I forgot what I didn't say. Because Hob made me laugh. Listen, I think tonight's gonna be a good fight. Aside from, I've covered Triple G before you guys even knew who Triple G was. I was covering Triple G when they used to call him Gennady. You know what I'm saying? Gennady Golovkin. His name's Gennady.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
They call it Kennedy.
Gennady Golovkin. So there's a little bias in this pick. I'm gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? There was bias in my first pick. We're all biased. To a certain extent. I covered him for forever. What he did in the first fight, I thought he clearly won 116, 112. I thought Canelo ran a lot. I mean, I don't care. You guys, everyone who said Canelo didn't run are the same people that say, oh, well, Floyd runs all the time. Well, listen, Canelo did the same shit. But you guys are like, that's what Floyd does. He runs. Canelo ran. He ran. Yeah, he made a land. He made a pot shot at him. He made him to the body a little bit.
You gotta remember,
isn't that what Floyd does every time when he fights? He pot shots you, hits you to the body, and makes you miss. And you get mad at him because he was running. But because he's Mexican, he's not running.
Gotta be consistent.
Gotta be consistent with your shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's just me speaking from the heart. Canelo's knee, we don't know how that's going to react today. Triple G's a little older, like I said. But I think we're going to get a nice mix, a nice clash of styles today. I got Triple G winning by decision because there's a lot of factors here. Vegas doesn't want to be looked at as what they did last September. Because if Triple G wins again and they give an Adelaide Burr scorecard,
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is gonna tweet "Boxing's dead" like he did, like he did with Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley years ago. But that's just me. That's my prediction. I don't want to steal the thunder of my resident Lee Corso here to my right, because college game day was today. So I'm gonna pass the sticks to my man to the right.
So, listen, this is a good fight. Everybody knows it. There's two biggest stars right now that we can see right now in the same division.
By the way, HBO's done with boxing after this, by the way.
Yeah, they're both gone, so forget that. Yeah, they're both gone. So, listen, no matter what I pick
I love
now,
HBO,
I know
I'm
you
sorry.
guys are going to enjoy this fight. So I suggest, listen, as soon as we're done, then you turn on TV and whatever. So I know a lot of you guys, because you come to me when I've been in the city and every Las Vegas, whatever, have come to me and said, listen, you guys make the picks depending on whatever I say on here. So whatever I say, you may be a little nervous or whatever. So all I can suggest is just sit down, relax, maybe put on a song, and then get a hat ready. Have everybody come in. Everybody could come in. Because we going with Triple G tonight.
Yes,
we gonna
sir.
party like it's Kazakhstan. Triple G! Triple G! Triple G! That's what we're doing tonight. That's Triple G right now. We stopping the Canelo tonight. We'll catch you tomorrow. This two dudes are Mexican. We catch you for football tomorrow, baby. Let's do it.
We out.
We out, guys. Let's go. Arriba, Canelo.
Good shit.